Muslims' websites. So we don't make things up, and Muslims cannot deny it. They can, they can, but we get them busted. That's what we do here. So in front of us here, we have a Muslim website, islamweb.net. As you see, this is not our story, this is their story. We did not make it. This is a very official Islamic website run by Muslims from Qatar, peace be upon her, which is run by the most corrupt family in the world, who lately they've been under the investigation by European Union, but for sure they will do nothing to them, for bribing members in the parliament to make themselves look better, for killing hundreds and thousands of poor employees in their countries. Literally, it's a slavery. The question in front of us, and for those who will watch the video later, in case you do not know where to find this story, just search for the title. Husband may be lying to wife about not taking another wife. So you can search for this title, and I'm sure in Google you will find it. And as you see here, it says fatwa. Fatwa, in case you do not know, what does that mean? It means opinion according to the Allah teaching and his prophet, for sure. But you know, the prophet teaching is more important than Allah, because the Muslim, they have one God, his name is Muhammad. I know they say to you he's a servant of Allah, etc., but we know that everything Muhammad he's everything. If Allah he says something in the Quran, supposedly the other person Allah is, then Muhammad he says something opposed that thing, the Muslim they follow what Muhammad said, and the excuse he was sent by Allah. So the question here, husband may be lying to his wife about not taking another wife. The question, is it haram? Haram in Arabic means forbidden, unlawful. Or halal. Halal means, lawful. For a husband, and by the way, if you are a person who eat halal food, you are breaking the command of God in the Bible, and you are committing big sin for eating what is a slaughter in the name of a pagan god, which is the god of the Muslims. So if you are buying halal food, you have to repent and not to support terrorism, because each time you see a symbolic of halal on any food, that means they are paying to the Islamic Center to get that stamp. So you are paying money to the Muslims in your country, whatever your country is. So be aware of that, otherwise you are a certified donkey like the rest of them. So is it haram or halal, which means is it lawful or unlawful for a husband to lie to his wife about taking another wife to prevent her from becoming upset? Look how noble these people. Those Muslims are very noble. Or leaving the marriage as a result of his new marriage. So this is the question. Let us go to the answer. Praise be to Lolita, Allah, the Lord of the world. He's the Lord of the world. Come on, I saw this movie, The Lord of the Ring. And the blessing and peace upon our prophet. He cannot even answer and say in fact, in Arabic, they don't say blessing and peace upon the prophet. They say, Allah pray on the prophet. Imagine, Allah himself, he prayed. That's what the Quran says. Okay, and his family and his companion, and let us continue, like his neighbors and his accountant and his secretary, who she have a big boobs, and he used to play with them, because Muhammad, he was all over the place. Okay, no doubt that speaking is a mean to achieve some goals. So any good and any praiseworthy goal, look at the word, praiseworthy goal that could achieve through truth, look at this, should not be achieved otherwise. What? But if there is no other way to achieve this goal, get ready. How the Muslims, they achieve their goal by lying. So, but what if there is no other way to achieve this goal, Abdullah? But through lying, what if there is no other one? Now we have a question mark. What if there is no other way? We have a problem here. We can't achieve without lying, brother. So you see, we have a good goal. It's a good goal. It's an honorable goal. I mean, lying to my wife is an honorable goal. And I don't want her to be upset. You see, I'm a good guy, you know? So what if there is no other way, brother? Let us be serious here. But if there is no other way to achieve this goal, which is good goal, okay, what is the goal? But through lying, then lying becomes lawful. Amar Rabbi Amar. This is the opinion of the Imam An-Nawawi. Lying is lawful between a spouse. Lying is lawful between spouses in Islam. And actually, this is what Muhammad himself, he said. He said, a man, he can't lie to his wife, and the wife, she can't lie to her husband. So it's lawful. If it's done for the benefit that accepted by Sharia, look how strict this religion is. We have a Sharia. Sharia, I mean law. You know, as you know, I have a degree in the Islamic law, and I was, you know, it is hilarious when they correct the law. There's no law in the law. I mean, this is the most stupid called law ever. But anyway, I don't want to give you too much details to give you a headache. So as long as it's accepted by Sharia, by Islam, imagine Islam accept lying. Islam accept lying. Muhammad, he said you can lie to three: your friends, your enemy, and your family. Who's left? Nobody. It's reported by Muslim from Kulthum, one of the women. Muhammad, he is having them in his basket. That the Prophet said, the liar is not the one who reconcile between people by saying good or reporting good. So, you know, you have two people, they don't like each other. So what do? You go to this guy, you say to him, no, he like you, by the way. No, he like you. He told me he like you. And then you go to the other guy, you say to him, no, this guy, he said he love you, man. I swear by Allah, he said he love you. And this is supposed they will fix it, but sooner or later they will find out that this is not true. How you can fix things by lying? What about fixing things by decency? If you read all religions in the world, you will not find a religion says you can't lie. You cannot. Abdul, he posted a comment in the previous video. He says that Paul, he said, if my lying is about to glorifying God, you eat it. This is not Paul saying I'm lying. They accuse him of being a liar. So he said, how I'm lying if all the lie is not about me, I'm glorifying God. How I can be a liar? A liar is someone, he make things for his benefit, like Muhammad, who made chapter in the Quran just about his private part, and he believe in women, she can F the Prophet. This is obvious, this cannot be from God. This is for the benefit of the sexual desire lust of Muhammad. And here we see again a repeated method that Muslims, they can lie to each other. This is the whole society based on lying. So if two Muslims are fine in relationship because they lie to each other. Do you see it? If there is two Muslims are in good relationship together because both are liars. And the Muslim, they say that this is a way to reconcile between people, by lying to people. And then he continues saying, she added, I have not heard him, the Prophet, permitting lies, if anything, except in three. Focus with me. Three situation. People reconciliation, war, and talking of a husband to his wife and a wife to her husband. Can you believe it? So not only we lie to our friends, and this is called reconcile. I will let the war thing go because it's a war, like, okay, the enemy capture you and they tell us we're your friends. You are not going to tell them, But as a Christian, I will not just tell them. I will not tell them. Why I need to lie? Kill me. I will not tell you. But I will let that go. And talking to the husband of the husband and to his wife and the wife to her husband. So you see, Islam treats women and men equally, my friend. You can lie to your husband too. But look here, how those people, they are really awkward. If you read down there, it says, so you're lying to your wife by denying having a second wife is lawful. And now if we ask the Muslims, just to show you how stupid this religion is, do you see the line in the top? It says, the wife lying to her husband. The wife, she can lie to her husband. How far? The man, he can lie about having sex with second women. You call it wife, you call it, this is cheating. This is literally cheating. So the wife, she asks you, do you have another wife? You say, no, I swear by Allah, I don't have. And by doing that, that's mean you have to lie to everybody, because you should not, you will not let anyone knows. Your family, I mean the guy family, his sisters, his brothers, his sons, they will not be able to know. And what if you have sons from the other wife? They will not be able to know. So the second marriage is totally secretive. Nobody will know about it. The whole community, because if you tell the community will tell the wife. So now the husband, he have to lie to whole community. And this is lawful. What if the wife, she have another husband? A Muslim will say to you, oh, Christian prince, are you stupid? In Islam, you cannot, a woman, she cannot have another husband. How awkward. Why not? Oh, because how we will know who is the father? Very easy. Today we can make a test of a DNA. Will take 5 minutes, and we will prove who is the father. Same time, if you marry to one woman or 4 women, who guarantee that you are the father? Who said that you are the father? Did you make a DNA test? Because you can have a wife, and you are the only husband supposedly, but your wife, she is sleeping with the plumber, the cable guy, the grocery guy, the butcher delivery, Amazon delivery, the post office man. And then your son will come with multicolors, like an army uniform, universal, like the Lady Diana. They call her lady. They call her princess. In the world today, if you are from a big family, important family, or you marry someone from a big family, even if you are a whore, they call you a princess. I mean, the woman, she slept with everybody in the country. The cook, the guard, the bicycle guy, the driver. I mean, everybody, even Muslims. And then they call her princess, and everybody is sad for her, crying for her. So the so-called Diana, she can lie to her husband, Charles. Hey, Diana, do you have any? No, I swear by Allah. But she have a Muslim guy in the bed. What about you, Charles? Oh, I swear by Allah too. But he have a balbula in the bed too. When you find a family, when we say the word family, this is where a human being, he trusts everybody. It's a family, not in Islam. for they are corrupt to the bones. And imagine, it says here, there is no harm in it. There's no harm in lying to your wife about having second wife. So one day you will die, and then they will find that you have 10 of kids from other women, and now they will take the house and they will take the money and they will inherit everything. There's no harm of cheating with the women she spent her life with. You believe in you? How about the women she do the same? When you follow a filthy prophet, the link is in the info of the video, my friend. The link is already posted in the info of the video. If you click at the info, you will find the link. And again, you do not need the link, but I will post it again. Here we go. You can always search for the title which we showed you in the beginning, because you might watch the video later and you don't know how to find it. So here we go. Learn how to do simple stuff. You see something in the screen, type exactly the same, especially while showing you in English. Type exactly the same in Google. Husband may be lying to wife about not taking another wife. That's it. You will find it. Once a Muslim woman, I don't know if anyone of you can give me the link if you have it. She sent a question, I think the same website, asking, she is an American or Western something, another stupid woman marrying a Muslim. She's asking, she's saying, my husband did lie to me. He went to Jordan, he go to Jordan every year. He tell me he want to visit his parents who they are old. And then I discovered that he have other wives and children. And then the answer came to her, the stupid woman. He said, so what? Why even you are asking him? You brought this to yourself. He have the right to lie to you. He have the right to lie to you. Can you believe it? Who in the world want to marry? And by the way, a Christian woman, she cannot marry a Muslim. One of you posted that his brother-in-law is lying to them, whatever. There's no marriage between Christians and Muslims. Anyone who think or he says so, he is fooling himself. A Christian can marry only Christian. The only case a Christian, a believer, he can marry or he can be a spouse of non-believer if the marriage was before he became a Christian. Before, not after. If you see a priest, because you see how a priest, he claimed to be a priest, he followed the command of God, he disobeyed the Bible, and how he will marry you for a man, he don't promise you to be honest. When a Christian man, he marry a woman, and a woman, she marry a man, they are under oath, under God oath. They promise that they will be faithful. That will never happen in this garbage religion. So how you can be married to a Muslim who believe in pagan God, Allah, who believe in lying to you, unless you are a stupid idiot. You are just horny. You like the guy to be in your bed, and it doesn't matter how you will have him. And there's many like that. There's many, they don't have dignity. They don't care. They don't care what you believe in. They don't care who, and then their life later will be destroyed. All right. We have a Muslim. He is trying to contact me at the sea. He said his father, they will not debate me. Began, I don't know where he's texting me today, what time. Oh, this is from the morning time, so I don't think he is online now. All right, let's see a different one. Okay, another text from somebody not a Muslim. Guys, if there is any Muslim, do we have any Muslim would like to join us? Anyone? You know, please, when you ask me a question, I mean, focus with us. We have a topic. We just started, and you are asking me about a different topic. We just started. We have a topic that's very important. This is telling us how evil this man is. Muhammad, he want to give himself, everything is about Muhammad. Muhammad, he want to give himself permission to lie to his wives. If this man, he cannot be honest with his own family, how he can be honest with you? And you know, when a Muslim, he says like he sounds like he is being good. Oh, I'm afraid she will leave me if I tell her. So why you get married? Look how he claimed to be decent. To prevent her, he might lie to her, to prevent her from becoming upset. I mean, look how he care. Obviously, you care a lot. Why you need second wife, and why you need third wife, and when you will stop? And now we have second wife, and now we do the same. The second wife, she asked me, did you have a wife? He said, no. Because now what he will do actually, he will not even tell the second wife that he's married. He will say, I'm single. Because if you are not willing to tell the first one, so she will not leave you, you will not the second one, so she will accept you. Do you see how garbage this religion? This is satanic cult. This is a pure satanic cult. You know, when I was away, I was planning to publish my book in Korea. I met with a Korean publisher, and then I rejected him, even though the guy was desperate to publish my book, just because right away I noticed that he's lying. Even though I accepted not even to make little tiny profit, little tiny, just to publish it in Korea, so all Korean, they will read it. But the second I noticed, and by the way, Korean are very nice people, very decent people, but always there is liars, everywhere. The second I noticed, like he said to me, the grammar, to fix the grammar will cost 5,000-6,000. To edit the editing will cost 5,000. I said, what are these guys talking about? 11,000 just to do editing and grammar? And right away I said, no, I don't want him. He's a liar. You cannot trust a liar in anything. I mean, his lies is so obvious. So how you want to do business with such a liar? And how any woman she will marry a Muslim? And how anyone can marry a Muslim woman too? Because she will lie to you. I remember we have a neighbor, she changed her couches every few months. She changed the curtains. You go to her house, there is holes in the couches, there is holes, there is a stain on the rags, there is she throw them and she change them. My mom, she have she have all her furniture brand new, still brand new. But old, it's old. It's really old, but still look brand new. The difference is, a Christian woman, she care how her husband make money. She don't want him to spend more for nothing. A Muslim woman, she try her best. My mom, she asked her, why you do that? I mean, you just, why you have cigarette holes in your, those just a new one. You could bought them 6 months ago. She said, this is how I can keep him with me. If he get rich, if he get comfortable with the money, he will go and find a new wife. So what they do, they try keep asking, and she save money in his back because he can kick her out anytime. So she goes, she buy a set of chairs, let us say for 3,000. She tell him it cost me 5,000. She saved 2,000 in her pocket. And then after a few months, they are damaged. Your children, they are like monkeys. Look what they are doing. They are the one who did this. Change it. Otherwise, she will give him a hell of a time. I cannot bring my family and friends visit me with those things. Change the furniture. So he keep changing furniture, buying things, because this is the only way she can keep him not to go and marry the second wife. You know, in the Middle East, we have a statement. They say, a Muslim, if he gets rich, there's one of two things he do. Kill somebody, because he have money now, he can pay for his blood. Muslim, they have, according to Islam, you can pay the one you kill. It's like killing a cow, you know, especially if he's a poor. You give his money some money, they drop their right, and you are free. Free, totally free. Or he will find a wife. So Muslim women always, they try their best to keep their husband spending. Extremely spending. That's why you see Muslim women when they're shopping, they go extreme spending, buying perfume, lingerie, you know, and she convinced him, you see, don't you want me to see me wearing Victoria's Secret, you know? They spend a lot of money for nothing because this is the only way to keep the husband poor. The second he gets some money, he will find an extra wife. She can't trust him to say, I'm not going to marry. As you see, they can lie. They can lie to each other. So she will ask him, did you, honey, marry? I swear by Allah, I never marry any wife beside you. A very, very ugly, corrupt society. And only women with half a brain, and I say it clearly, with half a brain, maybe they don't even have a brain, they will marry someone he believes that he have the right to lie to you. This is his rightful right. This is not, he don't feel guilty, he don't feel sinner. He is doing what is right, as you see. So you're lying to your wife, denying having a second wife is lawful. There's no harm in it. Those evil people, the sheikhs of the Muhammadan, they don't see, and Muhammad himself, they don't see that there's a harm when the man, he lied to his wife as if she is a concrete. Okay, what will happen to this woman when she find that the husband, he have a second wife? She will find out sooner or later. In the Middle East, you hear tons of stories about a woman, she married a man, she is with him for like, let us say 40 years. She's old now. She thinks she is the only wife. When the guy, he have a wife in every town. And he divorced him. He kept that woman because she is the mother of like his oldest kids. Let us say this is the house, the main house. Like Muhammad, you know, his favorite wife is Aisha. Muhammad, he said that Aisha for him like a tharid. Tharid is like rice, a dish. So Muhammad, he claimed that the Aisha is his favorite dish. This is how they see women, dishes. She is nothing but a dish. This guy in this drawing here, he says, oh, there's a vacancy for the fourth one. I hope I can fill it up soon. There's a vacancy. 1, 2, 3. And the blonde is the favorite for the Muhammadan for always. Muhammad is obsessed with white women, as if black women are not beautiful. This is why you see Muhammad, he promised men that when they go to heaven, they will find women who they are hur, which they are so white to the point you can see through the marrow of their bones. And you know how disgusting is that? I mean, who in the world want to see bones?